Okay, and before lunch ends, because we've got 4 minutes left, Alex Crackman and I will come on to close this. Cracker Jack!
Yeah.
For real!
There's a piece of art called A Dream Deferred. It's off my upcoming album. Does this sound crappy?
Yeah, never mind.
Anthony lived in the suburbs and drove into public school in the gutter. Ever since an infant, he felt a little different, felt a little distant, till he felt the rhythm. Through the crates, he found the hip-hop classics, Wu-Tang, Illmatic, Ready to Die, Tragic. He spun the vinyl and he listened through the static. His mom came knocking and he hit him in the attic. He fell in love with the way the words and beats would perfectly adjust his brain circuitry. One night he opened up a diary where he acquired deep fiery flows but kept it quietly. He kept his verses beached like Hasselhoff. So one day there was a school-wide talent off. He performed under the alias to rap a lot, but the fans wrote him off as another Asher Roth. They called him Cracker, Wannabe, Wigger, as the whole room got suddenly bigger. And all the criticism was internalized, and the self-doubt stung through his burning eyes. The beat's obsolete, the verses are verses, and he smoked weed because his passion was worthless. He sold his records on the street of Third, a certain amount of distance and a dream deferred. Alejandra immigrated at age 9 to avoid the cartels and escape crime. A family of Mexican illegals, America seemed true as an elegant eagle. Their inherited freedom was as precious as Smeagol, affectionate people who were questioned as equal. See, they moved to Phoenix, Arizona, where they couldn't escape the people's stares like Mona. No good aliens, drinking our Corona. On her quest for a diploma, Alejandra met Jonah. At Arizona State, they had the same professor, and they sit next to each other at every lecture. They evolved from study buddies to buddy buddies to lovey-dovey to keep it cuddy buddy. Because every step they wondered who would discriminate, whether Chevys or Maxes on a dinner date, a Jew and a Latina wanted to assimilate, but they just took their love and energy and reciprocate. Then Arizona had a new law instated, and a reborn woman was alienated, and he whispered goodbye in her ear, frozen, watching her train disappear. The last time she was seen or heard, a certain amount of loss and a dream deferred. Emery always loved arguing, as he debated with the confidence of Parliament, giving his parents responses that were bottomless. To be a lawyer was his goal for accomplishment. He was special in defending the innocent and mending the system with agendas of the quickest wit, and he found the opportunity in Hungary, where he was a lawyer and he made a lot of money. But they called his educated family dummies, enough that he had to find a way out of the country. See, Hungary was invaded by a communist whose politics emptied his esophagus. The hate and agony was absolutely foolish, hard to explain to a loving wife and 2 kids. They escaped in the darkness of night, abandoning success for an Austrian life, a camp of exhausted families and refugees waiting for America to bless them free. And 2 years later they moved to New York City, where he bathed in poverty and self-pity. Culture's idiosyncrasies, he wasn't a box carrier, but it's hard to be a lawyer with a language barrier. But wife needed rest and kids needed food, so he sucked up his pride and got boxes to move. Working hour after hour, losing patience, saving penny after penny for his kids' education. They understood the struggle of a Hungarian, so his kids became a teacher and a librarian. And his son had me, a wordsmith of verses. I never met Emery, but I channeled his purpose. Because we're both soldiers in the fields of words, a certain amount of hope and a dream deferred.
The next open mic will be next month, so thank you.